This episode is probably going to be the most important episode that you ever listen to on my platform. Okay? Just period, point blank. I'm going to start it out nice and spicy. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you've been in a relationship. I don't care if you've been with the person for 20 to 30 years. Go get tested. And that's how we're going to start this episode. Go get tested. You could take it as a joke if you want to, but we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about it, okay? But y'all know, before I get into it, I got to do commercial time. So with that being said, can I get a drum roll, please? Good morning, Instagram. And of course, good morning to the TikTok. You don't stop. And good morning to all the beautiful podcast listeners that are listening to me. I really hope that you guys take this episode to the T. Like, this is a very serious episode. I know I play sometimes. I know I kiki with y'all, but I'm not kikiing on this episode. This episode is some real serious-ish, okay? And it's not talked about enough in today's generation and society. So that's why I'm going to be the one, and I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, okay? So, yes, and if you're watching me on YouTube, hey, YouTube. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. I don't mean to trigger anybody. I just want to put that disclaimer in there. This is not to actually trigger anybody. This is to help the youth become more aware of what they're getting themselves into when they take that next step into adult world, I guess we can say. I'm trying to be careful what I'm saying because, well, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not really going to get flagged because the full video is going to be on YouTube. And audio doesn't really flag me. So, yeah, when you become sexually active, and if you are sexually active, right, you need to get tested. And here are the things what I studied. This is my personal experience about the people that I known and that I had conversations with, because I don't have to just talk to you and be interested in you just for us to have a conversation about sex. No, absolutely not. So, with that being said, right, this is what I picked up, right? People don't understand that getting tested is a part of your health. Yes, it's a part of your health. Yes, it is. The same way you go to the doctor to get your blood checked, the same way you go to the doctor when you break something or something doesn't feel right, you get tested. Some people say, oh, I get tested every 6 months or every 3 months or da-da-da-da. I don't like that. Because depending on how many partners you're doing it with, and I feel like once you end things with somebody, you should get tested. And once you begin things with somebody else, you should get tested. Just to always cover that time frame of things. I'm a person of my Carfax, and I like to have the Carfax. You know what I'm saying? Because people like to point the finger at people also when things hit the fan. But besides the timeline, right? I noticed that things are not taken seriously enough, and it's not talked about enough of all the STDs and STIs that you can catch in today's society. It's not even society. Like, it's been a thing, but people don't talk about it. But you know where I noticed people are talking about it more? TikTok. I don't know if it's like it makes you shadow banned on other platforms, but TikTok. And what triggered me to make this episode for you guys, right? So there was a movie, and it was like a clip of a movie. If you don't have TikTok has like these clips of movies sometimes, and it makes you want to look up the movie and go watch the movie, right? But this clip was a 2-part clip, right? The first part was that she thought that, all right, so the wife thought that her husband was cheating on her, right? So what she did was she said she's going away for a business trip, and she set up cameras around the house, right? And then she left for the business trip. Cool, right? So when she got back, I don't know if this person was her friend, family member. I don't really know. But she bought the laptop to check the cameras to see what he did when she went on a business trip. So he was cheating. She was right about that. He was cheating with his best male friend, Scott. Okay? Yes. But wait, it gets more crazy. Okay? You ready? So it says 1 year later, part 2. 1 year later, it said whatever, she got a new man, right? Happy. Sis is happy. So he calls her. They got a kid together. So she's like, is everything okay with the kid or whatever? He's like, yeah, everything's fine. Are you alone? So the new guy, he gives them their privacy or whatever. He goes in the house or whatever. She stay in the hallway. And he says he wasn't feeling well. He hasn't been feeling well. He went to the doctor. The doctor told him that he tested positive for AIDS and that he had it for some years now. And that's how the clip ends. Once again, I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're engaged. I don't care if you've been with this person for 20, 30 years. Go get tested. Because you know what it made me? The first thing that came to my mind when I watched that clip was she didn't know she had it. You didn't get tested. I mean, I don't know if she had it. I don't know, because that's just the end of the clip. But my thing is, because she falls to the floor in disbeliefs. But my thing is, when you left this man knowing that he was, I guess you could say, bisexual, because he had a wife and he had a affair with a man. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I don't like putting terms on things. But my thing is, right, you didn't think to get tested. When anybody cheat on you, right? Anybody, it don't matter, same sex, difference, it don't matter. Your first instinct is to not get tested. And this is the dirty things that I be talking about with people. So before she left that man, or right after she left that man, her husband, she should have got tested before dealing with a new person. Because now that innocent man, her new man, right? Because it said 1 year later and showed up with a new man. Now he's getting dragged into something that he had no idea about. He is the innocent person that's getting caught in this fire. All because she didn't get tested. Mind you, I don't know if she did or not. It was a movie, it wasn't real life, but these things really do happen in real life. And another thing that I want to bring to light too, I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm good, I got tested." Where's the Carfax? Where's the paperwork? Where's the My Chart? Like, where is it? Like, and then you got some people, and I feel like it's a lot of females, but males be scared too. Y'all be scared to ask people these things, and I don't know why. It's your health. It is your health. Okay? It's all fun and games until you get something you can't get rid of. That literally be my favorite saying when dealing with people that is just so ignorant to this part of life. This is life. We are human. Things happen. People catch stuff. People get rid of stuff. People catch stuff you can't get rid of. And it's your job to be open. Ask people. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to lie to you, which is why you need the Carfax. And I get so tired of hearing people say, well, I'm married. Oh, I've been with him for this. I've been having sex with the same person for this years. I don't give two shits. How about that? Yes, I'm cursing on here because this makes my blood boil. Because if people was to just, especially in America, now other countries, I know health is completely, like the healthcare and stuff is completely different. But if you're in America, I'm specifically talking to you. And if you have health insurance, oh, you should be 10 times. You should feel guilty if you don't do this. You should feel so guilty if you don't do this. Okay? If you don't have health insurance, you shouldn't be having sex. That's just how I look at it. If you don't have health insurance, you shouldn't be having sex. Because this is what happens, and this is part of the adult world. You have to have adult conversations, and you have to do adult things. Adult things is getting tested. Adult conversations is letting people know, hey, I got tested positive for this, or I'm negative for this. What about you? Grow up. Y'all want to do the adult things, but don't want to take the consequences to doing the adult things. I don't understand. And this is not going to make me understand it. Go get tested. Trust nobody with your life. Nobody. Trust nobody. Nobody out here in these streets. The devil was once an angel. Always remember that. Okay? I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how long you've been with them. I don't care if y'all bought a house, car, everything is. I don't care. All it takes is one slip up. And on top of that, you can completely catch HIV without having sex with somebody. So, especially if you're with somebody that's in healthcare, yeah, you need to be getting tested on a daily basis because they dealing with blood and healthcare with open wounds and you know what I'm saying, blood, and you need to get tested on a daily basis. But listen, I'm not here to teach you. This is not what the episode for. The episode is to help motivate you to go get tested. Like, that's what the episode is for, okay? And I'm here to tell you, if they don't go to the doctor, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Do not trust them, okay? Take care of yourself and trust nobody when it comes to taking care of you. People are wicked out here. You have females that's legit, and that males too. Don't get me wrong. But remember, I'm a woman, so I know more about the females than the males. I be hearing stories about males though. People will legit catch something and purposely spread it because they're literally just it's I don't even know what to call it. Like whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. And this is really a thing. And people don't talk about this part. They don't talk about it. But they have all these sex songs about sex and going in raw, but not the consequences that come with it. I don't understand. But listen, hopefully this episode motivated you to go get tested. I don't care how long you've been with somebody. I don't care. Like, I don't care. But listen, if you want to be stubborn and you want to stay in your ways and you don't want to get tested, that's on you. That's completely on you. Like, that's your life. You can live it however you want to. I'm just here to make you think. And if I made you think, hopefully you consider going and get tested. But if you feel like you trust that person enough that you don't want to go get tested, that's on you. And that's your life. You are entitled to your decisions. But me, I don't trust nobody out here in these streets, man. I don't care if I've been with somebody for 30 years. Every time I go to the doctor, I be like, you want it? Yep, sure do. Sure do. But if you made it to this part of the episode, I love you. This is the tough love. This is the tough love that I got to give the people. You know, hopefully I didn't trigger anybody, but I just really want y'all to be mindful and open about this part of the adult world, which I feel like is not spoken about enough. So I thank you guys for listening to this episode. If you made it this far, don't forget monthly giveaways it starts at the first week of every month is when when I post the video, the first week of every month. And the 15th is when the winner will be announced and contacted by me on Instagram at the Good Girl with 3 O's. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for listening to me. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.